Would somebody somewhere please make some noise? It is scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds of championship heavyweight boxing. It is brought to you by Hydrate Zero. And now, making his way to the blue corner, the challenger, this is Joseph Parker!
Yeah, that's one thing, Mike, that we didn't talk about. This guy is the challenger here. He's not the champion. Joseph is coming in. You see all of the terrific people around him. And by the way, his mom and dad are wonderful people. I've been to their home. I've been out to dinner with them. And all of that stuff that they've taught him over the years is now coming to fruition.
Look how relaxed he is, and Kevin Barry said before the fight, the kid turned up to the weigh-in, his blood pressure was 115 over 70, you know, and it stays the same, very much the same, right up until he hits the ring. So not wasting energy, remaining calm, remaining composed and focused is a big plus for a fighter this young.
You know, Kevin Barry's a great man of mine. We said it was his 70th birthday, but in reality, he's only in his 50s, so he's going to be around a long time. Kind of taking the mickey out of it with the 70-year-old. And I know that Kevin's a great man of yours too, Brownie.
Yeah, and what do you think he'll be teaching Joseph Parker? We're talking about adding to his arsenal of weapons and also that winning attitude, you know, being based in Las Vegas, which is lives and breeds and cites boxing, to bring that down here, destroy guys down under, and then take it back to the States?
Absolutely. I mean, he's going to go right back into training, because if he wins tonight, which everybody at Duco expects, and I expect, and probably everybody watching tonight, he's going to fight again in Christchurch, New Zealand before the end of the year. They'll announce that soon. I have so much faith in this guy. I told Dean, give him $1 million. Get him signed up for 20 years. Because when he fights for the NABF title here in New Zealand, by the way, unheard of, and the president of the NABF, Dwayne Ford, told me, we're bringing it down, we're going to let him fight for it right here.
And the New Zealand people will love him because he's very, very humble, hard-working and honest, and they love that in our sportsmen.
Well, you talk about training in Las Vegas, 110 degrees, 3 times a day, and he's willing to do it. In fact, he's more than willing to do it. He thrives on it. He's out there. He's not on a holiday in Las Vegas. It's strictly business. Here he is, Joseph Parker. Good chin. He's got God-given size, speed, strength. His upbringing is important by his mom. He's got strong spiritual beliefs. Great dedication.
Here comes the champion, Afa Tatupu!
Now, Tatupu, in his own right, has 7 victories with 7 knockouts. He's a big, big banger. His wild shots come from everywhere, and anybody that's over 200 pounds can knock out another guy. So this is a concern for Kevin Barry. I know Afa very, very well, and all you people who are watching in Samoa, you should be very proud of this man. He and I prayed together yesterday afternoon, and we prayed that he wouldn't get hurt and that Joseph wouldn't get hurt. And it'd be a terrific fight. That's the kind of guy he is. An absolute gentleman. And all of Samoa, you should be very, very proud of these 2 Samoan athletes. I love this kid. I wish he could win, but he can't.
Now he's coming out, he's got an old veteran in Ron Foley in his corner from the Shamrock Gym. In actual fact, my first ever boxing coach. So he will be well prepared. The thing with Afa is he leaves nothing outside. He leaves it all in the ring. He fights with 2-fisted flurries. He fights with all his heart going forward. You will be left in no doubt when Afa Tatupu fights.
By the way, that's the belt that they're fighting for. I've got a bit of news for you. George and Jan Kelvin have sponsoring with Hydrate Zero the heavyweight championship, the real belt. The belt costs $25,000. The belt. When you see it tonight, folks, Joseph wins this, he's going to get it. If the King wins it, he's going to get it. A $25,000 belt modeled after the WBA. You're going to love it with a New Zealand flag in it. How about that?
That's the kind of belt you don't take off for a while.
It's right next to us here too, Mike, so don't let anybody run off of that. between that belt and my rings and jewelry, we get about $500,000 worth of stuff here.
And there's plenty of ring here ringside as Afa Tatupu makes his way. And he's got a who's who of New Zealand fight sports in his corner.
And he's got his working buddy just up the road in Junior at the Sawmill. He'll be supporting the King all the way into the ring tonight here at Sky Arena, at Trust Arena, ready to put that title on the line.
One of the nicest guys that I've ever known in boxing, King Afa Tatupu. Good luck, my son. The New Zealand heavyweight champ is Dan.
It is for the heavyweight championship. Scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds. It's brought to you by Hydrate Zero. And now, introducing, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing black trunks with yellow trim. He tipped the scales at 104 kgs even. He hails from South Auckland, New Zealand. He is the #1 contender, a former gold medalist at the 2011 Afa Games in Darwin, a gold medalist at the China Open, and a silver at the 2011 Commonwealth Champs. He has 6 professional fights with 6 wins, 5 by KO. Introducing the challenger, Joseph Parker!
6 professional fights. He's got $2 million in endorsements between Rich Moriarty, the investment banker, and of course Duco, and the big one, of course, is Hydrate Zero. $1 million apiece.
With 9 wins, 4 losses, with 7 big wins coming by way of KO. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending NZNBF heavyweight champion. This is King Afa Tatupu.
Absolute gentleman, very big banger. I tell you, I am psyched. You know, for heavyweight championship fights, the goosebumps come up in the back of my neck and the hair stands up as you take a look at the tail of the tape. 2 very well-conditioned athletes. Here we go. That's Reg Williams from Australia giving the final instructions.
Any questions from the corner? Thank you. Good luck, gentlemen.
10-point must scoring system. No standing 8 count. No 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved in the middle in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight. And in case of accidental fouls, Mike and I will explain the rule to you as it becomes pertinent. Here we go. This is what we came for. Young Joseph Parker. Look how thick he is on the top, in the shoulders and across the chest. Pause with the left hand to get things started here. Tatupu is very cautious, and there you go, and he opens up, and that's a spin down, and Reg says no, you threw him down, and he's going to dust off the gloves and immediately signify no knockdown. All right, it's Joseph Parker with the gold trim on his trunks. He's the challenger. Look at that lightning left jab. That's the speed that most heavyweights don't have.
Yeah, notice Tatupu, he's circling to his right. Just got to be cautious that he doesn't walk into that right hand. Ducking.
Big mistake circling that way if he walks into it.
Got caught with a counter left hook there from Parker.
He came to fight, Mike. He wants to catch him, and he's catching him. Caught him again. Joseph showing his conditioning, pushes him off. He's attacking.
Nice little uppercut on the inside from Parker, and a little short left hook.
Joseph starting to catch him now. Tatupu came to fight. And look at this. Joseph doesn't like it. He's banging him. Caught him with a good shot. He's ready to go. The legs have dipped. He caught him with an uppercut. He hung onto the ropes. Joseph ready to bang him again. 3 solid shots. Uppercuts. Right hands. How about this, folks? I love it. I absolutely love it.
This is a mistake from Parker, though. He's fighting the only fight that Afa Tatupu can win. He needs to get back out on his bike and center ring.
Not a mistake, in my opinion. He's going to knock him out. Big right hand shot. Sets him up with the uppercut. Right hand shot again. He can't take many more of these shots.
That's the shot we saw Nuka at Borta. Now Parker, if he gets back on his bike, uses his range. Nice hooking right hand again. Now he's finding range.
Yeah, look at Parker. Has already been hit with that left hand.
Low shot there.
Big
right
shot.
Into the groin. Reg Williams missed that one.
Look at this. Joseph has gobbled up some heavy shots. That right hand almost took Tatupu off his feet. How about Tatupu in toughness? Joseph bags him with a straight jab. Solid right hand.
Look at the chin on Tatupu.
Goes Tatupu. He's taking some hellacious shots, and there's no quit in King Afa. He doesn't want to give up his belt. Mike, you are so right. Fighters are fighters. This kid came to fight.
He's been cut. Joseph Parker has been cut, and it's a bad one over the top of the left eye. Now he's got to get on that bike.
Now Kevin Barry. Oh, he's ready to go. Look at this. He's running him. Reggie's going to have to stop him. He's defenseless. It's all over, folks. If there's time enough,
he needs to stop
this
him
guy
now.
is
That cut
going.
is huge.
He's getting hurt. Look at this. Reg wants to stop it. It's all over. No, he doesn't stop it.
I don't know why he stopped there.
Why did he pull him off with his hands free? Now the bell sounds.
Well, they've got to go to work on that eye. As I said, I felt it was a mistake to get in there and trade. He didn't need
Yeah, I understand,
to do
Mike.
that early. And now this is in deep
How about
trouble.
him rising to the occasion when he had to, Clint Brown?
Well, it's all about expect the unexpected. They both came out to really take it to each other. Two classic throwing Samoans. And of course, Parker got caught on the end of the king, just coming back with another king hit. He tried to knock him out.
And the doctor is looking very closely. That is a bad cut. It's over the top of his left eye. It is about an inch to inch and a half to 2 inches. Blood running into that eye. Now Tatupu will know he is in with a chance. Kevin Berry has to tell his boy to get on his bike. And next time when he has him hurt, he has to finish him.
Well,
the doctor
he's got
will
to do
look
that.
closely.
There's a sense of urgency. All they can use is 1,001 Aberdeen. That is a very, very bad cut. Well, we're going to find out if Joseph can do it now. This kid, Tatupu, almost gets stopped. There's blood all over the place here. Glad I didn't wear a new tie tonight. All right, we're set to go. Reg made a little bit of a mistake there, I'm afraid. He shouldn't have stopped when their hands were free. All right, here we go. This is round 2. We're at the Trust Stadium. It's been all Parker, but Parker is cut. Tatupu's legs are gone. He let it fly in the first round, and there's no way he can recover. There's no way, with the brutal punishment he took at the end of that last round, he can recover.
Just needs to stay on range, Parker. Just pop him out like that and keep moving.
And
now he's on the ropes.
He's got to keep away from that cut. Tatupu will not quit. What is Reg doing? When the hands are free, you got to let him fight.
I'd like to see Parker, every time he's on the inside, tie up those arms. Don't let him get going on the inside. That's Tatupu's only chance.
He's got to protect that eye. Loads up the right hand. Could this be it? 2 solid right hands. He's got to stay away from getting hit over the left eye. Bad cut. Kevin Barry did a great job. That's it. He's ready to go. The ropes held him up. Will Reg ever stop this fight, or is he going to let this man kill him? Finally, he stops the fight unmercifully. He let that go too long. Reg is a great friend of mine, but he let it go too long. Brilliant knockout for Joseph Parker. After being cut, he came, he saw, he conquered. He's the brand new New Zealand heavyweight champion.
Well,
but it wasn't easy, Mike. Take it.
He had it all waiting there for him, but he was in danger. He didn't fight a smart first round. He needed to finish. It might not have been allowed to go into a third. And geez, Afa Tatupu, what a chin he showed. We saw Francois Borta after taking 2 of those, and Tatupu probably took 20 throughout 2 rounds.
See, that should have been a knockdown right there. You can't be held up by the ropes and hold yourself up. That should have been another knockdown. But instead, he let him pummel the daylights out of him.
And you see Tatupu, his body just gave up. That is a nasty cut. Very, very nasty cut. And a wake-up call, I think, for Joseph Parker.
Yeah, but the thing is now is that cut so bad he won't be able to fight in Christchurch, because they were supposed to announce that. Maybe not tonight, but they're going to announce it after the tour fight. How bad is that cut? It looks bad, but he'll go to Las Vegas. They've got great plastic surgeons there. They'll stitch that up. My heart goes out to Afa, but I'll tell you this, the guy's got courage. He fought as best he could, and I knew he was going to come out blasted. And Joseph, you know what? There's a lot of pressure on the kid. He just would. You were right, Mike. He should have fought a different fight, but in reality, that's his fight. This kid is tough. He's got it all. Now he suffered a cut. Now he knows what can happen. But when he was hit, we know about his chin. We found that out. found that out tonight. He can take a shot. I love this kid.
Yeah, he's got a good chin. Jeez, it's a nasty cut.
When he sees the Jen and George Calvin $25,000 belt he's going to get. It's right in here. I'm going to take it up to the corner.
Well, you couldn't have asked for any more excitement. Jam-packed into 1.5 rounds. Joseph Parker gets the win by TKO, but a huge fright. Kevin Barry must have had his heart in his mouth, particularly in that first round and when he saw that cut. As the bling is making its way into center ring.
Well, I tell you, that was great. Here we go with the official word from our ring announcer, my favorite lieutenant, Dan Hennessy. Reggie wanted to let it go. I thought he let it go too much. Don't mean to criticize you, Reggie, because you're a great mate, but, man, I just thought that you let Tatupu take too much punishment. That's a great effort for Joseph. Fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 155 in the second round, your winner by knockout and new NZNBF heavyweight champion, Joseph Parker!
Hey, Dino, where's Georgie? Bring Georgie up there. Tell him to go up. Well, Joseph picks up one piece of hardware. Wait till he sees this coming up next. The Jen and George Calvin belt is coming up. The $25,000 belt, which is the true heavyweight championship belt of New Zealand.
Great sportsmanship from Afa Tatupu. Two Samoan boys threw down. They left the technique in the sheds and just threw down for a good old-fashioned stoush.
Wait till he sees what he's going to get. Clint, take it away, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a contrast. King, come here, bro. Two throwing Samoans actually going for it, giving us a fantastic title fight. And, of course, King Afa going down in the end there. King, Afa, come on, mate. The crowd want to know, first of all, how you feeling? You okay?
Yeah, survive, thank you. Top notch, man, top notch.
Okay, what was your take on the fight? You came out strong to keep the belt, and of course Joseph just showed his class, but then the headbutt and the accidental headbutt, the cut eye, a lot of drama.
No, sorry, brother. But yeah, you did good, man. Thank you very much for the chance. Thanks for the opportunity, man. God bless you, bro. Took it all the way, my brother. All the way, champ. Thank you.
Now look, Joseph Parker, congratulations. You've got one belt. How does that feel?
Mo lava, mo moli de vinga mo fatai tatu malangi. Mo whainga o lea man wer mafusoanga masi uso Afa. It's been a goal ever since I was a young kid to be the New Zealand champ, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to fight it at this stage of my career at the beginning. Thank the tough opponent, Afa, man. Two Samoan boys going hard, and you know, it was a hard fight, an exciting fight, and I hope the crowd enjoyed it. Thank you all for coming out and supporting all the fighters.
Yes, I think the crowd certainly got their money worth here tonight at Trust Arena, also on Sky Arena. Tell us a bit about the cut above the eye. Very, very serious, in danger perhaps, being forced to stop the fight. How did that change the game plan?
Yeah, it's a big cut. Damn. I went into the fight with a game plan, and I sort of strayed away from it. And I came back after the first round. My coach said, "What are you doing, man? We have a plan and you're brawling with a brawler." And then I said, "No, sorry. I will do my best on the second round to keep the distance." And so on the second round came, I tried my best to keep the distance. And the knockout came. So, you know, coming to the fight, the plan was to keep the distance, but my mind took over. No Samoan way.
Just got suckered into the king trying to say, "You're not going to take my belt, bro."
Yeah, I just wanted to trade punches with a guy who has powerful hands and a big punch, but you know, it's like, sorry, coach, but you know, we got the belt.
Now, Kev, come in, coach. Now, tell us a bit about the other belt that you've got that you want to give to Joseph here.
Well, we've actually got a belt that's for the real New Zealand professional boxing champion. It has been sponsored by George and Jan Calvert from Christchurch, and George is here with his son Bryce to present the belt to Joseph Parker, New Zealand's heavyweight boxing champion.
And look at that. That is a real cool looking heavyweight belt, isn't it? How does that feel, Joseph? Worth $25,000?
Wow.
Worth a lot more to you though, isn't it?
Rich man now. And you know, just want to say a big happy birthday to my coach, Kevin Barry. It's his birthday today, and you know, I did this for myself, but I also did it for him and all the hard work we put into training. So I would sing happy birthday to my coach, but my voice isn't with me today. Maybe when we get back to the hotel.
The crowd might do it for you. Happy birthday, KB. What was your take on the showdown, mate? And you've got the belt now.
Well, I tell you what, I was a little disappointed in Joseph in the first round because he didn't follow the game plan. I think what actually happened was you heard a lot of people say, look, you're fighting a big puncher. Everyone keeps asking me, what's Joseph Parker's chin like? I know he's got a great chin. I think Joseph wanted to show people he's not afraid to go in there with a puncher and trade punches with him. I wish he wouldn't have, because now we've got a cut eye to contend with. But when he settled down in the second round, he did a pretty nice job of finishing the fight off.
Were you worried about that eye? They could, you know, stop the fight too early for you to actually give Joseph a chance to sort of get the dominance?
Well, I tell you what, I said to the doctor,